appreciate the lift.
You mean your dad here?
Comes through here during lunch, likes the exercise.
So this is basically an ambush.
I haven't had a real conversation with my dad in almost 2 years. I want to change that.
Something happened to make you want to do this? I mean, why today?
My brother Rick died 2 years ago today. We never had a real relationship with my dad when he was alive. Seemed like a good day to start. And there he is. Seems like I caught him in a good mood.
Maybe that's an omen.
Thanks for the ear. What was all that about? Who's that woman he's with?
Well, I can guess.
No. I know what you're thinking, and obviously, you don't know my dad. Field Marshal morality. The guy, he preached to us 24/7 about fair play and honor.
Okay.
I mean, the guy's a jerk in a lot of ways, but he's been married for like ever, and he would not do that to my mom, especially now with everything the family's been going through.
Well, people deal with bad things in different ways. Sometimes they don't include fair play.
That is my kind of screw up, not my dad's.
Like you said, I don't really know him.
Yeah, you sure don't.
Jamie.
Hey, Dad. We need to talk.
I was actually going to call you. In order to return to school, they need a letter stating...
Yeah, I'm not going back yet.
Then we still don't have much to talk about, do we?
Yeah, we do. I saw you at lunch. At the fountain.
What were you doing down there?
Surprising you. Turns out I was the one who got the surprise.
Whatever you saw is over.
What exactly did I see?
Things aren't black and white, Jamie. Sometimes people make mistakes.
Not on the feral team. Things are very black and white. They're either right or they're wrong. Remember?
That's your mother. Look, I can tell you're upset. I know we need to talk, but not now. Not here. Please.
Jamie?
Hey, Mom.
You hungry? You, want me to make you something?
Tonight's not a good night. Sorry.
All right.
I'll call you.
I guess it's just the two of us.
Hey. Deceased name is Kate Rawlings, 34 years old, lived here 4 years.
Okay, write it up for me. I want to process this thing, get everybody out of here.
No problem. The landlord says he saw the Vic hanging out with someone. Boyfriend, possibly.
Thanks. We'll talk to you.
Not much of a fight, huh? It's a pretty girl.
Not anymore.
Another one?
No, thanks. I don't need another calorie.
You don't look like a few calories are gonna hurt you.
Excuse me? Was that a line, Olshansky?
Hey, I'm smooth. You'll learn that about me.
Sports Center good for you.
Yeah.
Michael, you're right. My dad, you have my dad all figured out. Congratulations.
Oh, shoot. He's had a rough day.
See that.
Thank you.
Yeah, come here.
I love you. Liz. Hey, you crashing here too?
Come on, let's get you to the couch. Come on.
Please.
Come on.
Jamie.
Are you
Right
staying here?
It's been lovely.
Yeah, it's all right.
You don't need any help with them?
I heard that.
Oh, we'll be fine.
All right. All right.
All right.
Did she have company?
Yeah, I saw her with someone tonight. It's the guy that she's been seeing. He's older.
You got a name?
No, I don't get involved.
About what time was this?
What, geez, 8:30, give or take?
What do you look like?
Geez, his 50s. Older, you know, very thin, very tall. The guy's he's got kind of a nose, you know?
A guy with a nose?
You know, sharp.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Anything else?
No. Yes, he's a married guy. I've seen his ring.
Okay. You mind spending a little time with our sketch artist?
No. Lock up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
What is it?
All right, Jamie. Oh, wait.
Ah, it's too loud.
Look at this. You recognize her?
Oh my God.
She was murdered. Happened sometime last night.
Says Washington is the lead investigator. I wonder if my dad knows.
You'll find out soon enough.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, there's a good chance that Washington will be looking at your dad as a suspect.
What? Just because he was having an affair?
Because it fits the profile of the crime, Jamie. 9 times out of 10, the murderer is someone the victim knows intimately. A spouse, a lover.
My dad has done a lot of things, but he didn't do this.
You think he's already talked to the police? Be the smart move.
Oh, maybe not. He wouldn't want the affair out in the open.
Well, the cops can keep that kind of thing under the radar.
Mike, Maybe you can call Marcellus and find out what, if anything, he knows about my dad without saying too much.
You mean conceal what I know from the lead detective, who also happens to be my good friend? Nice shirt. No?
You like this shirt?
Your money. I guess you want to look good since you're all over the paper this morning.
No biggie. The reporter inflating the story.
Coffee. What gives on the victim?
Girl, head bashed in, you know.
Paper didn't give any details, so must have been more than that.
Why are you so interested?
Well, I'm interested because you're in it.
Listen. What do you think of these?
Nice. Any leads?
You got a pretty good sketch of the boyfriend. Nice. These are $1,200 better than nice.
Very nice. Your wife's pissed, right? So, this boyfriend type, you think he killed the girl?
Like him for it. Look, Mike, it's not like I'm trying to buy Deb off. And we're going to marriage counseling.
Heather and I did that. Sucked.
She says I'm closed off. I'm tell her stuff. Tell her she wouldn't want to hear it anyway. Think maybe I should have sprung for the pro drops?
It still only buys you 48 hours. You don't know the 48-hour rule?
Never heard of it.
No matter what gifts you buy, you're forgiven for 48 hours. And then it's marriage as usual.
Mike, these are really nice earrings.
48 hours.
Jamie.
Dad,
Look, I know you're concerned, and obviously this isn't a good situation.
isn't a good situation. The woman's dead.
It's going to be all right.
No, it's not. Some things even you can't control. Did you do it?
My God, no. How can you imagine such a thing?
I couldn't imagine you cheating on Mom either, but you did.
I'm not comfortable talking to you about this.
Tell me you realize how serious this situation is.
Yes.
Then you need to be completely honest.
Well, the implication is I haven't
I
been?
think it is way more than an implication. When the cops find out about the affair, they're gonna come straight for you. You once told me that we Farrells never ask for help. This time we need to ask for help.
I already gave you the best advice I'd give a friend.
I can't go to the police.
Why not?
Our family's been through a horrible tragedy. I'm a respected businessman. I have a wife who is half out of her mind on medication. So all I'm doing is trying to protect what little I have left of a family.
Convince me that you didn't kill this woman.
I don't have an alibi, if that's what you mean.
That's exactly what I mean. So what happened that night?
I went to her apartment to break up, and I felt awful doing that because honestly, I didn't want to say goodbye. But I had to. And then I drove around Fairmount Park.
Well, they already got a sketch of you. And in about 2 days, the cops are gonna be knocking on your door with questions.
Mike, maybe you can find out who killed this woman because he didn't do it.
I'd pay you.
Maybe that works with him. I'm gonna help your son because he loves you. But you are really some piece of work. You make your kid nuts trying to live up to these impossible standards. Not that that's how you live, of course. No, not by a mile. If I get one whiff of this going the wrong way, I turn you in.
All right.
You were seeing her how long?
4 months. I know how this must look to you. I don't know what Jamie has told you about his brother's death.
A little.
See, eventually people want to talk about other things. The condolence cards stop coming, and the hardest part of all is you have to go on with your life.
I can't imagine.
I tried with your mother for, well, a year and a half, but it got to the point where even goodnight was strained. See, Jamie was struggling. Our family was in disarray, but with Kate, for the first time since Rick died, I look forward to getting up in the morning. But I realize that's not an excuse.
No, it's not. But good marriages aren't exactly my field of expertise.
Oh, my God. I just remembered there's a heart-shaped platinum locket in the jewelry box in her bedroom. It's a gift, has my initials inscribed on the back.
Well, Mike, can't we just get that locket out of there?
No, it's a crime scene. You can't just waltz it. There's cops all over the place.
Yeah, but eventually they're gonna find it.
Yeah, possibly. But first they're gonna find your dad's name on Kate's phone records. And they're gonna be talking to family and friends, co-workers. They got a sketch from a witness, which is why we got a lot to cover before they come knocking. So you better call your wife. You're gonna miss dinner.
She's used to that.
So you saw the lights come on in the apartment?
Yep, about 10 minutes ago.
Okay, you got the key?
Yep.
Freeze! Don't move. Turn around. Slow. Get down on the floor.
I don't know. You know the guy. You think he's connected?
I don't think he's the killer.
So it doesn't look anything like the sketch.
Yeah, well, I'm not overlooking anything either. What the hell were you doing in that apartment?
Hey, Marcellus.
What the hell were you doing in that apartment?
There's this website, realcrime.net. They buy pictures of actual murder scenes for $50 a pop.
$50 a pop. So, you were there to take pictures?
Yes.
You didn't have a camera?
First, I had to make sure there was something worth shooting.
You know why I think you were down there? I think you're one of these guys who reads the obituaries, finds a name, dials 411, gets an address.
What?
But now you rob the place. Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Marcellus.
Shut up. Now look, I'm gonna cut to the chase. We have DNA evidence on the victim. Since I know you as a friend, if you consent to give me a DNA swab, I'll consider busting these charges down to breaking and entering. Otherwise, gonna be a long night.
Deal?
I'll get a kid.
Can you unhook me?
Hey.
Hey. Thought we could watch SportsCenter, but I can see you're busy.
Oh, I could be corrupted. Come on in.
Feel good. 2 more.
How's this murder thing going?
For Jamie's dad, not too good. I just feel like a jerk sneaking around Marcellus like this. But the kid is so convinced that his dad is innocent.
It looks like a duck, walks like a duck.
I know.
Jim, you know how much you stick your neck out for him?
I don't do so much.
Yeah. In the probation office, they call me Lost Cause Garza. Because the kids I work the hardest for are the ones I should give up on, but I can't. The father really so bad?
He's a block of ice. My old man beat me up, but at least there was communication. Yeah. Yeah, hey, Marcellus, look, I'm kind of in the middle of... What? Yeah, I'll be done. Yeah, thanks for the heads up.
Something wrong?
Yeah, Jamie. He was arrested for breaking into the murdered woman's apartment.
Why would he do that?
It's a long story. I gotta go bail him out.
He's back in booking. It's a hell of a coincidence the kid was in that apartment.
He's an idiot. No argument, but not a murderer.
Okay, I'm letting him go on a misdemeanor complaint because he gave me a DNA swab. But what was he doing in there?
He didn't tell you?
Well, what he told me was possibly the dumbest thing anyone has ever said.
Well, why the swab? Is there DNA evidence other than the victim?
Yeah, the lab came back with 2 blood types, the victims
And maybe the murder.
Yeah, I don't think Jamie's the killer, but since he was in there, I need the DNA sample to rule him out. But we'll be talking again because, hey, he was in there for something.
How stupid are you?
I had to get that jewelry out of there.
So now where is it?
I swallowed it.
And you just gave him a DNA swab.
Marcellus was gonna charge me with robbing dead people.
He just said that, so you give him the swab. Jamie, your DNA is a 40% match to anyone in your immediate family.
What? Well, I thought everyone's DNA is different. They don't have my dad's DNA.
The victim had 2 blood types in her clothing. If that second sample matches 40% to the DNA sample you gave Washington, you just led the cops to your dad. Thanks.
Decaf, please.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm late.
They found blood at the crime scene. Please tell me it's not yours.
It was an accident.
Uh-huh. And why didn't you mention this in the
You
beginning?
would have turned me in on the spot. Look, I went to her apartment to break up. I had to give my marriage a real chance without distractions. Kate was upset. She pushed me. I lost my balance. I tripped into a mirror in the living room, smashed up my elbow.
Let's see. You gonna push her back?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Because it sounds pretty squirrely.
I'm sure.
And I'm real tired of being the last to know.
I said I'm sure.
You got kind of a temper there, don't you?
There was some blood. Kate rushed to get a towel. Maybe some dripped on her robe. Kate felt horrible.
You're hiding things from your wife. The police have your blood. The cops have a witness who puts you at the crime scene around 8:30. You hit the trifecta.
But I wasn't there. I left her apartment by 7:30.
So, you're investigating for Kate's family?
Looking for as much detail as they can get. You understand?
I'm really gonna miss seeing Kate around. Her parents deserve the truth.
Police say you got a pretty good look at her boyfriend.
Yep. I even went down and worked with their sketch artist.
You got a real good look.
Well, you know, I've seen them together a bunch of times.
You know, there's some discrepancy about what time you saw him exit her apartment.
Really? There shouldn't be.
Well, another witness said that the guy that you described was here about 9.
No, sir. It was 8:30. I know because my cleaning crew always leaves just before 8:30, and that's when I come down, lock the front door. I was late for the second period of the Flyers game.
Family appreciates it.
Hey,
Yeah.
think those guys even have a shot this season?
Hey, this is Philly. They always got a shot.
I'm right here.
Lab report on Jamie Farrell.
So what? Put it on the pile.
40% match.
What?
40%. He's a 40% match to the blood from the crime scene.
That means Jamie's related to the killer.
Now, following that train of thought, I looked into his nearest male relatives, starting with his father. Does that look familiar?
You know, I asked him point blank.
Who?
Oshansky asked him to his face if he knew anything about this case, if Jamie was in that apartment for a reason, and that son of a bitch lied to me. I'm gonna kill him.
Can I watch?
Why'd you want to see me?
I can't cover for your dad anymore. There's too much evidence against him. I lied to Marcellus. I gotta square it with him.
So you gotta tell him what you know.
You still with me?
This is where it happened.
What's that?
The accident. I was studying at the library and my brother comes by to pick me up for a high-speed run to Atlantic City. I can smell the beer, but I didn't want to deal with it.
Jamie, your brother's drinking and driving. That's on him. Not you. He was reckless.
Could have gone.
Yeah. And you could have been dead too.
Could have driven. Police report said he was like going 90 miles an hour when he went into a skid. Hit the railing and went into the water. He was wearing a seatbelt, but with the force of the impact and the water, couldn't get out. City Parks hasn't gotten around to restoring that yet.
I think you're mad. Because he died and left you to clean up the mess.
Should have been with him. White knuckle situations, I was always the closer.
Maybe you ought to stop beating yourself up. Maybe your family's lucky that you're the one who's around. Now that they're in trouble. Marcellus? You picked up Richard Farrell?
No, thanks to you.
Oh, look, I know I should have called you, but
Yeah,
this
you
whole...
think? I'm in the middle of a murder investigation. You got Rossi and me running our asses off while you play hide and seek with the dad.
I wanted to see if somebody else
Oh,
did it.
you want it. You want it. Oh. I'm busy.
I'm trying to help the kid. His father wasn't a flight risk.
I'm touched. So Jamie was there to screw with evidence. We'll be talking about that too. Kiss your daddy goodbye. Don't call me for a while.
Don't be nervous, Mr. Miole. They won't be able to see you.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Okay, we're all set.
Second from the left, number 2. Hey.
Dad?
I knew he was seeing someone.
You did.
You sense these things.
You didn't say anything.
I don't know, I guess I've been kind of numb since Rick died. We must sound like horrible people to you.
Well, I guess you sound like people with things that need fixing.
You didn't know Rick, Mr. Olshansky.
Oh, and I'm really very sorry.
He just wanted me to be proud of him. He told me that all the time.
Mike, what happens now?
Your dad needs a criminal attorney.
For what it's worth, Mr. Olshansky, I know my husband. It's impossible he fought with this woman. It just isn't, Richard.
Apparently, she pushed him into a mirror and smashed it. So who knows, maybe he pushed her back.
There was a blood spot on the pillow the night of the murder. Said he must have scratched himself while he was sleeping.
Your mom's still pretty busted up over your brother.
Mike, there's a problem with that story about the mirror.
Why's that?
There was no broken mirror when I was in her apartment.
Well, the landlord probably fixed it. Getting ready for the next tenant. You know,
Can you just hold on 1 second and talk to me about this?
Jamie, it's over.
Just answer me one question. Do cops ever leave the crime scene unattended?
No. From the moment the body's discovered until forensics finishes gathering their evidence, there is no way in or out.
Well, I saw the police leave the crime scene.
What's your point?
If the police were there from the moment the body was discovered until I broke into her apartment, when was the mirror fixed?
I know, you're angry.
I'm not interested. The DA's already got the paperwork. When Richard Farrell's blood matches the blood on the victim, then whoosh. Farrell's history.
I'd like it if you checked out one more thing.
I'd like it if you kissed my ass.
Will you give me 10 seconds?
Mike, you obstructed a murder investigation. Rossi wants to go to the DA.
When Richard Farrell broke up with a victim, she pushed him into the living room mirror.
Don't care, not listening.
No wonder you're in counseling.
Do not bring that in here.
Was there any mention of a broken mirror in the living room? Just answer me that.
Well, forensics found a tiny piece of glass on the floor, so what?
Will you check your notes, please?
Mike, I was there. There's no broken mirror.
Because someone fixed the mirror before police showed up.
Mirror. Big mirror. Very much not broken.
Well, Richard Farrell swears it was broken. And Jamie got here the minute that your people left, and it was fixed.
Well, the Farrells aren't exactly known for the unvarnished truth, are they?
Well, something was broken. There was Richard's blood, and you guys found a piece of broken glass. And why is this mirror here?
It's a decorator's trick. Makes small rooms look bigger.
No, they do the whole wall. Who lives next door to this apartment?
Landlord.
Landlord. Landlord was the one who called about Jamie being here. And he was also the one who gave such a detailed description of Richard. Right down his wedding ring.
What the hell are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna get you a promotion here.
Two-way?
Yeah.
It's a two-way mirror.
Two-way. Watch your eyes. Ooh. You're gonna need warrants.
Rossi loves paperwork. Aldo, I need a search arrest warrant. 3120 Spruce. No, I need it right away.
Camera's recording. He could be burning evidence in there.
Bring some uniforms. No, hurry it up. There's no reason you can't be a part of this. Clear. Good.
Oh, love what he's done with his bedroom.
Yeah.
Sick bastard. Give himself lots of angles. I'm thinking that this guy watches these at night with a nice tall glass of lotion.
Neat. Organized. Don't suppose there's a murder on one of these.
What was the date?
20th?
There's the elbow.
The mirror was broken. That's the blood on her gown. She doesn't know what it is.
But she knows something's not right. Oh, you got over there fast.
He knows he's about to be busted.
Smart girl.
That's it.
Bastard.
So he fixes the mirror, and then he calls the cops.
Right.
Hey! Hold it!
He's on the roof.
My ear! You ripped my ear!
Holyfield didn't cry about it.
You know, technically, you can't rip a suspect's ear off.
Arrest me.
Mike, don't lie to me again.
Okay. That suit looks like hell.
You said the suit was money.
I said this shirt looks like money. You give her the earrings yet?
Want to try tonight? I know. 48 hours.
No. 48 hours? That's a maximum.
What do you mean?
Well, nothing says she has to give you the full 48.
At this point, I'll take a half an hour.
Half an hour's a start.
Yeah, Aldo. Yeah, we're 2 blocks down on Moss. We got the guy on the roof.
Dad!
Jamie. You and Mr. Olshansky were very effective, apparently. I'll have our attorney call you about the breaking and entering charge. What?
I just was wondering where we go from here.
I honestly haven't had that much time to think about that.
No, sir.
The truth is, with this behind us, are we fundamentally in a different place from where we were? Probably not.
Probably not.
Well, I'd like to get out of here now, which I'm sure you can appreciate.
Yeah, go. Get the hell out. Leave like you always do.
Need a lift?
Things don't change.
No, sometimes they don't. You busted your ass for him. You wondering why you did that?
No, I know. Is this pathetic? I'm still trying to please him.
Yeah, well, I was trying to please my dad to the day he died. It was never gonna happen.
Why didn't you quit?
Same reason you won't.
Wow, that's messed up.
Go live your life, Jimmy.
I have been.
No. Like a kid. Just pissed off with his daddy. Like a man. Go figure out what it is that you want.
What is with you? After everything that has happened, after they dump on me, that's what you say. Go to hell. You're not my father.
That's a good thing. I'm tougher to please than he is.
When you say live your life, what do you mean exactly?
I don't know. Maybe we can figure that out.